Are you a startup owner or are you working in a company where innovation is consistently required? You might be working in your own business, you might be a startup owner, you might be in an organization, but this video is for you. So watch it carefully. What is innovative innovation? Hi, I'm Abhimanyu Datta. I'm an elder brother, elder son, and a fiance to an amazing superwoman. I'm an MBA turned logistics entrepreneur and now a profit scale up coach. I've been published by a leading English newspaper. I was empaneled by Minister of Textiles, Government of India to train over 200 entrepreneurs of the country over a period of 6 months project. And I'm on a mission to help 1 million entrepreneurs under the age of 45 achieve 10x profit using intuition. And I'm the founding partner of 10x Profit Hub. So today we'll understand what is innovative intuition and how it can help you as a startup owner, as a working professional, even as a homemaker, or even if you're working in your normal traditional business. So first we'll understand what is innovation. So innovation is nothing but it can be a new product, new idea, or a new method or a new idea or a new product to save something, to increase the efficiency, to increase something. So increasing the efficiency, increasing the output, saving the human effort, saving money, saving resources, adding more value to your final outcome or to the process that you're working in, and finding a sustainable solution for problem that has been affecting. Now what it can be affecting, so innovation is finding a sustainable solution for a problem which can be affecting environment, humans, businesses, ecology, or economy. So we'll revise again, but before revising, let me ask you a few things. I hope you have taken a notebook and a pen and are taking lots of notes, because you will learn a lot of things. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Twitch, comment excited and comment what you learned just now of what's the meaning of the word innovation. So again, to recap, innovation is a new method, idea, or product to save something, to increase something, to add value, or finding a sustainable solution for a problem that could be affecting environment, your environment, humans, businesses, ecology, or economy. Now, what is the innovative process in business, engineering, science, or startup? Or even if your day-to-day problems, how do you approach that problem in a way which helps you give an innovative solution? So first we have to acknowledge that a problem exists. You have to identify the problem and acknowledge it. Yes, we have this problem and it exists. So you then understand, when you acknowledge the problem, you give it shape, you understand its volume, and you understand all the actors involved in the problem, like what all different factors are involved, which is giving rise to a particular problem. Then once you identify the whole thing, the whole picture, then you go to the center point of that picture, which is actually creating a problem. So in a situation you might have 8 to 10 different factors, 8 to 10 different actors, but there is only one important thing, that if you solve it, the whole problem will be solved. So your next step is basically to identify the actual problem in that whole scenario. Number 3, you set the expectations, that what would be the outcome if that particular problem is solved. What will happen? Will it save something? Would it increase something? Will it add value to something? Or will it lead to finding a solution which was affecting the nature or the environment, businesses, people, ecology, or the economy, right? That is when once you have set your expectations, you set a goal or a dream. All right, so goal can be to solve that problem, goal can be to find a solution which can help you overcome that problem. Okay, next comes is identifying the human resources or the people that would be required to solve that particular problem. Can it only be solved by just you, or do you need people with specific skills? So it would require making a team, a specific team of specific individuals with specific skill sets, right? Once you have collected the team, you brainstorm with them. You think different ideas, different angles to look at the problem, different perspectives, how you can approach the problem, and then you come up with a list of solutions. Once you come up with a list of solutions, you start shortlisting them. What looks more doable, what looks more practical, what looks more impractical. Then you check the practicality, scalability, and also the economics of that particular problem. Okay, once you have done that, you finalize the solution. Okay, and then you launch it after testing it. So this is the innovative process. But so now what are the skills required if you want to be an intuitive, innovative person? So what are the different skills? All right, so if you're still excited and if you learned a lot of the innovative process, comment learned a lot. And if you're excited to learn what are the skills to become an intuitive, innovative person, right, bring it on. So there are basically how many skills? 6 skills to become intuitive innovation. So number 1 is inspiration. Now you can get inspiration from your internal mind, internal body, and also from external factors. Now what are those external factors? Those external factors can be art. A lot of researchers and innovators have got a lot of inspiration when they have drawn, when they made paintings, or even just by watching art. When they travel, meeting new people, or just being in nature. And lastly, having a curious mind like a child. Second, you need lots of imagination. And how you can develop your imagination? By doing lots of reading, experiencing new things, feelings, emotions, educating yourself consistently and learning new things, and visualization. It's the most important factor in being an intuitive, innovative person. If you want to bring innovation in your life, adopt visualization as a permanent toolkit in your toolbox. Okay, next comes the developing your different types of intelligence, and I did a whole video on the different types of intelligence. So I will just go through the different types of intelligence, and I hope once I tell them you'll understand what kinds of intelligence does it mean. So when I say logical, mathematical, that means your logical and mathematical skills are very sharp. We have verbal and linguistic intelligence, we have musical intelligence, we have visual and spatial intelligence, intrapersonal with yourself, interpersonal with different people, existential intelligence, that why do you exist, what's your higher purpose and your calling in your life, spiritual intelligence. Spiritual intelligence is different from religion. Spiritual is understanding that you are a part of the universe and you come from the same source which is so powerful, and you're part of that powerful source as an element. So if you understand your own power, you can do wonders. That is called the spiritual intelligence. We covered naturalistic intelligence, living with nature, and original intelligence, what new ideas you can come up with. Now this point is very important. The term is insouciance. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, and the meaning is learning to not to be too serious about life. All right, how do you be not too serious about everything? You need to be in a light mood. All right, you can't be every time in a serious mood, in a go-getter mood. You need to relax, recharge yourself, and let go of things that that's not in your control. Being not too serious, you bring freshness to your ideas by being fresh yourself. You keep your mental state fresh. You don't keep a same ritual, a same schedule going, waking up, going to the office, working, coming back, watching TV, having food, going to sleep. So you need to bring freshness in your schedule by doing some little new things, so that the freshness maintains in your mental state and in your physical state, which would bring innovative ideas to the fore. And the ability to consider outrageous ideas as well. See, not all outrageous ideas are workable, but you need to have the ability to accept, listen, understand. All right, maybe you might get some workable idea from the outrageous idea, so just be open to the outrageous ideas as well. It's always good to have certain illusions. See, illusions is a about certain things in life is not good, but if you're aware that what illusion you're carrying, it can definitely help you in innovation, because illusion is again related to visualization. So if you can use your illusion to bring it to your visualization and look it from an altogether different perspective, you can get some amazing solutions, and you can bring some amazing innovations in your life, in your business, or the products or the services or the processes that you're working in. And the ability to watch the invisible, the things which are not visible to the naked eye, which is not visible, which is not the obvious, the ability to watch beyond the obvious. That's how you develop innovative skills. Now this is just a very I'm just touching over above the surface regarding innovation and intuition. But if you want to learn how you can really get 10x profit using intuition in your life, business and profession, I invite you to join our community of 10x Profit Hub. We have two groups, VIP groups. One is the VIP Facebook group and one is the VIP Telegram channel, which is only by invitation. You can't find it on internet by finding its name. So when you have watched this video, you have earned the right that I'm inviting you to join our group. So click on both the links, join both the groups, where I will be teaching you in detail the step by step how to use intuition to get 10x profit. You would be a part of a community of fellow entrepreneurs who are using intuition to run their business, and you would understand the power of community as well, and you would be learning some new mind-blowing ideas. So click both the links below right now, and I want you to comment the key takeaway and your key learnings from this video. Comment below. I will be reading all the comments and I will be answering all your questions. So till then, next video, take care, bye bye, and happy innovation.